Assalamu alaikum everyone and welcome to the Muslim Game Changers podcast, where we bring you inspiring stories from the best and brightest of the Muslim world. I'm your Hussein and I'm very excited to take you on a journey of discovery featuring high-profile Muslim leaders from all around the globe. Welcome back to the Muslim Game Changers podcast, everyone. We are delighted to have a very special guest with us today, Mohammed Ryan Siddiqui. He brings a depth of experience and knowledge to our show. Not only is he the world's youngest Microsoft software engineer, but he's also the world's youngest certified Android app developer. It's not even that. He also holds the distinction of being the youngest Udacity graduate. Last but not least, he started university at the age of 15 years old, guys. He has lived in Pakistan, Saudi Arabia, and Canada. A fun fact about Mohammed, he also enjoys Formula One and hitting the gym. Assalamu alaikum, Mohammed. How are you doing today?
Wa alaikum assalam. I'm good. How about you?
Excellent. Very good. This was a killer introduction. Yeah, I presented you like a catch attack star or something.
Yeah, I loved it.
You deserve it. You deserve it, my brother. So honored that you are with us today. If you could tell us where you were born and where you are currently, because I know personally, but the audience might not know.
Sure, yeah. So we can rewind back to October 2004. That was when I was born in Islamabad, Pakistan. So Islamabad is the capital city of Pakistan. And then in Pakistan, I lived there for about 7-ish years. So in 2012, we moved to Saudi Arabia. And then basically from 2012 till about 2017, summer of 2017, we lived in Saudi Arabia, in Riyadh, which is the capital of Saudi Arabia. And then we moved here to Vancouver, British Columbia in 2017, where I'm currently. Yeah.
Excellent, very good. What motivated your family to first leave Pakistan to go to Saudi Arabia? I know a lot of people among the Muslim community is trying to go since, Ronaldo has moved there. It has shifted, I have the impression, the public opinion on Saudi Arabia.
Oh, yeah.
What has motivated your family to go to Saudi Arabia and then to shift again to Canada?
Yeah, well, me and my brother, we joke about it now. It's like the time we were in Saudi Arabia, like nothing was there. Now they're having like international boxing events. Ronaldo's there. They have like cinemas opened up, but what motivated us? Well, it was just pursuit of a better livelihood. Like my dad found a job in Saudi Arabia, got an opportunity there, and so we thought, you know what, let's try going out of Pakistan and then let's try building something there. And then from Saudi Arabia to Canada, the main motivation was just post-secondary. So in Saudi Arabia, where I studied, there wasn't much scope of like any education beyond high school, so like beyond grade 12. So my family thought that it's going to be a better opportunity if we move to somewhere, say, in North America. For me, not only do I get access to the corporate world, because my interest was in computers, so like in software engineering. Mm-hmm. So a lot of tech companies are based here in North America. So it would just open up a lot of opportunities. So we decided to move from Saudi Arabia to Canada here.
So you would say your parents considered your education as a priority. Your brother, he's in the same field as you, and we're going to talk about your field a bit later, but is he in the same...
No, he is not. So my brother is about 2.5 years younger, but he's not in the same field. But it was mostly just to give us the most amount of opportunities possible. So not only in software, but like in other areas as well. Like some of the universities in North America are reputed amongst like the top universities. So there's just way more opportunity. So yeah. So my parents always, like education was always first. Like even back in Pakistan, like it was... Like education was the first thing. So
beside the education, learning is the biggest investment you can make on yourself. And just a last question about the choice of country, but it's true that I see a lot of Pakistani families go in the UK,
yeah.
But your parents chose Canada. Maybe you know, maybe you don't know, but do you think they considered the UK at some point?
I remember there were talks, we were discussing like just Europe in general, Australia, like the first options that come to mind, like obviously UK, Australia, US, but we decided Canada. Well, my dad really liked Canada. And then it was also just circumstance as well. Like the gateway to Canada was a bit more accessible to other places. We thought like, let's not wait for other options. Like we have this opportunity. Let's just go in.
Okay, see. What has been your experience living as a Muslim in Canada? Because Pakistan is renowned as a very Muslim country worldwide. Saudi also, very conservative. And then you switch to North America. But I can tell that you're very well educated. You stay true to your principles. I just wanted to know how has been this complete shift of lifestyle, and have you managed to keep like a balance between like your studies, your professional career, and like your spiritual life?
Yeah, so I guess I'll answer this in three parts. First being the cultural shock. Well, not really a shock. So growing up in Pakistan, well, more in Saudi Arabia, because I was like really young in Pakistan, but in Saudi Arabia, coming here wasn't that big of a cultural shock because everyone watches North American movies and TV shows all across the world. So that was one of the ways I actually learned English as well. So I grew up on like Disney shows, iCarly, Victorious, like so many of these Disney shows I watched back in Saudi Arabia.
You speak incredible English. I thought you were born in Canada because your accent is so perfect. I just wanted to share this. Sorry for interrupting.
Thank you. Yeah, no worries. But yeah, so that was a major part of me learning English, was just watching all these North American shows. And I think all the stuff that you see, you kind of consume it in. And then when you come here, like didn't feel that big of a cultural shock. There were like major differences. Like you would see people here walk around in shorts, something you would never see in Saudi Arabia or in Pakistan. Yeah, a lot of like minute differences. And just there is a strong Muslim community here. Almost anywhere in the world that you go, like the Muslim presence is there. The Muslims are fully integrated into society here. Yeah, there hasn't been any like unusual experiences. Like the Muslim community is incredibly successful here, like fully integrated. You have like Muslim doctors, engineers, industrialists, like real estate owners, Muslims like owning like big malls and stuff here. So like they're fully integrated into the culture here, especially here where I live in Vancouver, British Columbia.
Would you think that it is up to